I had a student of mine just wrote me from 30 years ago, and he says, "Oh, you should look at this guy. He's talking like you talk, you know. He's saying the stuff you're saying and whatnot. You got to look at him, you know. He'd made a contribution to Changshin and everything." Oh, okay. So, you know, he sent me a video, and it's too damn long, of course, but I looked at enough of it, and you know, I had to write him back and say, "Well, no, not really." See, now, people get, and I don't want you guys to make this mistake, you know, because give me a break here. I'm not saying I'm in no way saying he was saying bad things or wrong things. It was fine. What he was saying was great. It's fine. But when people use similar words or something, they think it's the same thing. So they think it's the same communication. You've got to be very careful about that. Because, you know, you just, I mean, you can, anybody can say anything. It doesn't make any difference. You know, people use words all over the place. It doesn't mean they have an experience of it. And so I wrote back to him and I said, no, you know, I said, it's fine. It's his communication, but he's doing a very different communication than what I'm doing. First of all, it's psychologically based, and also it's highly intellectual. You know, he has figured this out. These are all conclusions he's drawn through perhaps lots of observation and work and everything, and his studies of psychology, because he's a psychologist. And, you know, okay, and that's valid, but it's intellectual. It's a different domain. You know, and then he wrote and said, well, what is the difference then? Is there like a word you said his is, whatever, intellectual something? So is there a word that would describe the difference? I said, yes, direct. You see. But once again, you see, if you just hear it, it's just a word. What does that mean, direct? You know? When you intellectualize something, this is indirect. You're thinking stuff through, and you come to a conclusion about it. You see, you conclude about something. Say you intellectually figure it out and conclude about it. You aren't it. Say, you're not even directly experiencing it. So you make a conclusion about it. Now the conclusion might be valid or useful, might be good, might not be, but it's not it. It's not the same consciousness. It's not the same deal. So don't confuse, you know, these domains. Nothing I talk about is just intellectual.